Hence, we have seen what is meant by difference operator. This is delta yt is yt plus 1 minus yt is just called difference operator. Then it is independent on whether we taken 1 or any h. That also we have seen it is independent on 1. Then we can take difference with respect to separate independent variables. Then second order difference we can find, third order we can find, and nth order also we can find. We have seen the definition of shift operator also. What is shift operator there? E is called shift operator and dyt is equal to only y of t plus 1. Then we have seen the relation between delta and E and nth order delta and nth order E now. Okay. Then we have seen some fundamental properties, how to take difference of sum of two functions, constant multiple, then product of two functions, then quotient of two functions. Okay. Then we have seen, we have proved them. ये कैसा करना है बोलिए ratio था. Then we have seen differences of some basic functions also. What is the difference of delta a to the power t? What is the difference of sin at, cos at, log at, log of gamma t? These are the basic functions, and these also we have proved there. Now we will see some extra examples regarding this. Suppose we want to say what is the delta of sec pi t. Now that sec pi t का delta निकालना है, तो delta of sec pi t equal to delta of this sec pi t can be written as 1 upon cos pi t. How to write it as 1 upon cos pi t, which is equal to, now 1 upon cos pi t means you are taking u by v formula. U by v formula क्या है? Derivative into delta of denominator into delta of numerator minus numerator into delta of denominator whole divided by denominator and shift of denominator. So this becomes cos pi t into delta of 1 minus 1 into delta of cos pi t divided by this cos pi t into cos of pi of t plus 1. That means cos pi t plus pi. T is replaced by t plus 1. So this can be written as, this is your cos pi t minus delta of cos pi t. Now cos pi t as it is here, cos pi t minus delta of 1 is what? As it is a constant term, its a delta is 0 because constant term का delta क्या आ जाएगा? Always equal to 0. How? Delta of 1 is 1 minus 1 because the value of 1 at t equal to 1 is 1 itself. T equal to t plus 1 is 1 itself, and therefore delta of constant term is always equal to 0. So delta of 0, this first term we get 0, and so we get minus of, now cos pi t ka delta. We have the formula for finding delta of cos at. A is here pi. Cos at का delta क्या है? Minus of 2 sin a by 2 into sin a into t plus 1 by 2. So a is replaced by pi only. That formula we have used here. 2 into sin pi by 2 plus sin of pi into t plus 1 by 2 divided by cos pi t as it is, and this can be written as, now what is cos alpha plus beta? Cos alpha cos beta minus sin alpha sin beta. We have used this formula here. So in bracket cos pi t into cos pi minus sin pi t into sin pi there, which is equal to 2 into sin pi by 2 into now sin pi t plus 1 by 2. That means what? Sin pi t plus pi by 2. So that can be again expanded as sin pi t into cos pi by 2 plus cos pi t into sin pi by 2. Okay, divided by this cos pi t into cos pi t cos pi. Cos pi is minus 1, so minus 1 into cos pi t is minus cos pi t, and sin pi is 0, so this term whole becomes 0, so minus cos pi t into 0. Now in the numerator, this is same as it is, 2 into sin pi by 2 into cos pi by 2 is what? 0, right? So first term becomes 0 and sin pi by 2 is 1, so second term becomes only cos pi t, right? Only cos pi t. So what you will get here? Minus 2 sin pi by 2. Sin pi by 2 का value क्या आता है? 1. So minus, here it is not minus, 2 into 1 into cos pi t. So we get only 2 into cos pi t whole divided by cos pi t into minus cos pi t, that is minus cos square pi t. Now one cos pi t cancels with one cos pi t and we get minus 2 upon cos pi t. Minus 2 upon cos pi t is nothing but minus 2 times of sec pi t. So what is the delta of sec pi t? Minus 2 times of sec pi t there, isn't it? In this way we can obtain delta of this sec of pi t. So here while finding the delta of sec pi t, we have used u by v formula. We have used u by v formula. On the other hand, you can directly also find delta of sec pi t, which is delta of 1 upon cos pi t. But now here delta find out करते समय क्या करना है हमें? In this replace t by t plus 1 minus itself. So 1 upon cos of pi into t plus 1, that is cos pi t plus pi minus 1 upon cos pi t, by using basic definition of the difference there. So cos pi t plus pi, what is it? Minus of cos pi t, means that can be written as cos pi t into cos pi minus sin pi t into sin pi. As sin pi is 0, second term whole becomes 0, so only we get minus cos pi t. So 1 upon minus cos pi t minus 1 upon cos pi t as it is. So both having minus sign, so you will directly get minus 2 upon cos pi t, and minus 2 upon cos pi t is nothing but minus 2 sec pi t, which is here minus 2 sec pi t. So in both ways you will get same result. Now we know the derivative formula, d by dt of t to the power n is n into t to the power n minus 1. In the same way we can obtain delta of t to the power n also, but we can't get this formula n into t to the power n minus 1. In place of that, what you are getting here, delta of t to the power n equal to, by using definition, what will be it? T plus 1 to the power n minus t to the power n, which is equal to, now t to the power n, how can this will be expanded as? By using the formula a plus b to the power n. उसका formula क्या है? Summation from k equal to 0 to n ck, then t to the power first n minus k into 1 to the power n, or 1 to the power n minus k into t to the power k. Both will be same. If I take 1 first, then you will get this one, and 1 every time 1 आता है, इसका मतलब ये product में it is not necessary to write 1, so this will be k from 0 to n ck t to the power k. इसका अगर आपको पूछा कि what is the expansion of this 1 plus t, तो उसका क्या आता है? 1 plus n into t plus n into n minus 1 upon 2 factorial t square plus up to plus last का term आता है t to the power n, which is same as this. k equal to 0 अगर put किया तो nc0 means 1, t to the power 0 means 1, so first term you will get 1, plus nc1 means n into t to the power 1, plus nc2, that means n into n minus 1 divided by 2 factorial t square and so on. So this first term can be expanded in the summation like this, minus t to the power n as it is. Now this will be, here last term is your, in this summation your last term is ncn t to the power n, ncn is 1, so only t to the power n is last term, and this last term from this summation will cancels with minus t to the power n. इसका मतलब यहाँ n minus 1 term तक ही terms आ जाएंगे, and therefore you can write k from 0 to n minus 1 n ck t to the power k. What is it? It is equal to 1 plus n into t plus n into n minus 1 upon t 2 factorial t square plus up to plus last term क्या आ जाएगा आपका n c n minus 1, which is n again, n c n minus 1, which is same as nc1, and nc1 is n again, nc1 is n again. Therefore कहाँ तक एडिशन जाएगी? सिर्फ up to n minus 1 तक. So derivative of t to the power n is n into t to the power n minus 1, but delta of t to the power n, it is in this summation way. Summation from k equal to 0 to n minus 1 n ck t to the power n, n ck t to. So this we get the formula for difference of t to the power n, difference of t to the power n. Okay. Now some more examples are there, so that delta and e commute. What is meant by commutative? When we say that the two terms are commutative under multiplication, commutative under addition, commutative under subtraction, and etc., we say that the commutative under addition, that is a plus b is equal to b plus c. Commutative under multiplication, a into b equal to b into a. Real numbers are commutative under multiplication. Not necessary a minus b equal to b minus a. Now delta and e are commutative under. अभी अगर ये ऑपरेटर है, फंक्शन है, तो फंक्शन में क्या होता है आपका? कंपोजिशन ऑफ फंक्शन होता है. That means you have to show that whether you taken e into delta operating on yt, which is same as delta into e operating on yt for all yt. This is called commutative property. That means what? You first take delta of yt and then its shift operator, which will be same as we first take shift operator and then it's a delta operator. Then it's a delta operator. So this means both are commutative. So whether you are using e on delta or delta on e, both are same. That we want to see here. And this property is called commutative property. Now we'll prove it. Delta of e of yt. That means you are finding difference of shift of yt. You are finding difference of shift of yt, which is equal to difference of delta of eyt. Eyt is what? Y of t plus 1. Eyt is what? Y of t plus 1. Now you are taking delta of y of t plus 1. It becomes y of t plus 2 minus y of t plus 1, which is equal to. Now what about this one? ये दोनों टर्म के लिए हम ऐसा लिख सकते हैं e of yt plus 1 minus yt. ये इसका शिफ्ट ऑपरेटर है. yt plus 1 minus yt का शिफ्ट ऑपरेटर ले लिया तो वो क्या हो जाएगा? It will be y of t plus 2 minus y of t plus 1. So this term is the e of shift of yt plus 1 minus yt. Now what is this middle term? Yt plus 1 minus yt is delta yt. So it is e of delta yt. So you started from delta of eyt and you ended up e of delta yt. Therefore, whether we are operating e and then delta on yt, which will be same as the operator delta operated on yt and then e. Therefore, we say that delta and e are commutative. Now, derive the formula. Delta of xt, yt, zt. That means what? It is a product of three terms, three functions. Now we have seen in the derivative d by dx of u into v equal to first ka derivative, second as it is, plus second ka derivative, first as it is. In the same way, we obtain the formula for delta of xt into yt. What is that? Delta of xt into yt plus e of xt into delta yt. ऐसा भी किया है. या फिर xt into delta yt plus e of yt into delta xt. That formula we have seen. Product formula we know that. Okay. Now, if we want to find product of product of three functions, delta of product of three functions, how we obtain it? And it's a formula this one. First ka delta, second ka e, third ka e, plus first as it is, second ka delta, third ka e operator, plus first as it is, second as it is, delta of zdt, third. अपने डेरिवेटिव में भी थ्री फंक्शन का अगर आपको डेरिवेटिव लेना है तो क्या फार्मूला था? फर्स्ट टू फंक्शन एज इट इज, डेरिवेटिव ऑफ लास्ट फंक्शन, प्लस फर्स्ट एंड लास्ट एज इट इज, डेरिवेटिव ऑफ मिडल फंक्शन, प्लस सेकंड एंड लास्ट एज इट इज, डेरिवेटिव ऑफ फर्स्ट फंक्शन. हियर देयर इज अ लिटिल बिट चेंज इन द फार्मूला. कैसा क्या है? फर्स्ट एंड सेकंड एज इट इज, डेल्टा ऑफ लास्ट फंक्शन, फर्स्ट एज इट इज, थर्ड का शिफ्ट, सेकंड का डेरिवेटिव, and then first का डेरिवेटिव, second का शिफ्ट और third का शिफ्ट. Okay, and write down other 5 formulas of this type. For this product of these three functions, we get total 6 different formulas, right? For finding delta. वो 5 वाक्य अलग हमको, we have to find it all other 5. Now we will prove one by one. Delta of xt, yt, zt equal to. What I am doing now here, make a group of these two first. That means xt is first function and yt into zt as second function. Okay, so first function as it is xt into delta of second function by using our formula, plus second function का shift operator into delta of first function by using which formula we are using here. कौन सा formula हम यूज कर रहे हैं यहाँ? We are using that delta of yt into zt. उसमें क्या किया हमने? What is delta of yt into zt? It is y into delta z, right? Plus ez into delta y. ये फार्मूला था, ez into delta y. Now for that, now it is very difficult to write on screen, so we are I am thinking to purchase one pen tab so that you will get directly writing like pen, so that we have to purchase. Okay, so I will purchase within 3-4 days, and it will be again very good for teaching as well as for learning to yourself. Delta of xt yt zt. Okay, now ext into first function as it is delta of second function plus second function ka e into delta of first function. That formula we obtained. Ext as it is into again delta of yt into zt, first function into delta of second function plus delta of first function e of second function. This is for first, plus e of yt zt into delta xt. What we are taking here, e of yt zt can be written as eyt into EZT into delta xt. EYT EZT into delta xt. Because what this will be? YT plus 1 into ZT plus 1. YT plus 1 can be written as EYT into ZT plus 1 can be written as EZT. So E of YT ZT can be written as EYT into EZT delta xt as it is. Now for first, EXT as it is YT into delta ZT. EXT YT delta ZT plus EXT delta YT EZT plus EYT EZT delta xt. So what we proved here? First function as it is, xt as it is, into yt as it is, into delta zt, which is this third, plus ext into delta yt into EZT, which is this second term, and plus delta xt into EYT into EZT, this is your first term. So this is the formula for which we proved it. Delta of xt, yt, zt, we proved this. Okay. Now, how other 5 formulas are there? So very simple. By using this one concept, by taking delta of xt and yt into zt as one group, we can find 2 different formulas again. This one is first. Now for this delta, what we will do? I will consider zt first function, yt second function. In that case, what will happen? Zt as it is delta of yt plus EYT delta zt आ जाएगा, right? EYT delta zt आ जाएगा. So this will be changed there. In that case, zt into delta yt plus EYT into delta zt. ये सिर्फ चेंज हो जाएगा और उसका एक फार्मूला अलग आ जाएगा. Then what will be third formula? You make ext into yt as one function and zt as second function. उसके लिए आपको 2 और अलग फार्मूला है, and then ext into zt as one group and yt as other group. Yt as other group. For that, again we will get 2 different formulas. So in all, we get 6 formulae for product of these 3. xt into yt into zt के लिए 3 formulae. I have the solution of that also, but I want to give you homework for that. और उसका notes भी दिया है हमने. So you look for all those 5 formulae home, and if you have any difficulty, then you can ask me. Okay. ये जो है तो अगला फार्मूला है delta of xt yt zt. By taking xt into yt as same, उसके लिए अलग फार्मूला निकाला. फिर बाद में क्या किया यहाँ? xt into yt का फर्स्ट ग्रुप, zt का सेकंड ग्रुप. इसके लिए 2 फार्मूले, xt into yt का फर्स्ट ग्रुप, zt वन मोर ग्रुप. उसके लिए 2 फार्मूले. और लास्टली xt into zt we have taken group, yt has been taken a separator, and we will get 2 formulas for this. So you go through these. You have notes as well as this presentation. You go through this. If you have any difficulty, you can ask me anytime, because we are not going to waste our time for that same things repetitions. Okay. तो ये आपको लिए आपको होमवर्क है, ऐसा सोचो आप कि वी हैव टू फाइंड अदर 5 फार्मूलाज. 5 फार्मूलाज भी आपके पास में है. ओनली you see all these things and try to understand, and if you have any difficulty you can ask me. Now next example is show that delta of e to the power ct is equal to e to the power c minus 1 into e to the power ct, where c is a constant. We prove it. Delta of e to the power ct equal to e to the power ct plus c. Why? Because t is replaced by t plus 1. So c into t plus 1 is c into t plus c. So e to the power c into t plus c minus e to the power c into t. This can be written as e to the power ct into e to the power c. So we get e to the power ct common, and then in the bracket e to the power c minus 1, which is this one. So if c is a constant term, very simple. Now next example is verify the formula delta of sin hat is equal to, what is h? H for hyperbolic function. We know that sin hx cos hx. What is your sin hx? Sin hx is a e to the power x, correct, or ix. What is that? E to the power x or ix? X, e to the power x minus e to the power minus x divided by 2, and same for cos hx, e to the power x plus e to the power minus x divided by 2 there. So sin hyperbolic functions are there. Sin hat का आपको अगर डेल्टा निकालना है, what is the derivative of sin hx? Derivative of sin hx is cos hx, and derivative of cos hx is sin hx. But delta is not the same thing. Delta of sin hat is 2 sin ha by 2 into cos ha t plus 1 by 2, which is same as that we have obtained delta of sin at. In the same way, you have to find delta of sin hat. We have to find delta of sin hat. Now delta of sin hat is equal to sin h into at plus a minus sin h at, right? T is replaced by t plus 1. Very simple concept. Now again we have to use the formula for sin hc minus sin hd, and the formula is 2 sin h c minus d by 2 into cos h c plus d by 2. This formula is again 11th standard formula, or it is for BS first year or etc. So we have used that formula, and you will get at minus at cancel, 2 sin h a by 2 into cos h t plus 1 by 2. I will give one homework here to you. Here also, find delta of cos h at. Find delta of, you take in notes, that is we have to find delta of cos h at. So you find for delta of cos h at here, if a is a constant term. A is a constant term. Now the third example, next example is show that delta of tan t is equal to sec square t tan 1 upon 1 minus tan 1 into tan t. Okay. Delta of tan t equal to sec square t tan 1 upon 1 minus tan 1 into tan t. And second is delta of tan inverse t is equal to tan inverse of 1 upon t square plus t plus 1. Tan inverse of 1 upon t square plus t plus 1. We'll prove both these formulae. No problem. Now first of all, we will find delta of tan t. What is delta of tan t? Replacing t by t plus 1. It is tan t plus 1 minus tan t, which is equal to. Now what is the formula for tan a minus tan b? What is the formula for tan a minus tan b? It is tan a minus b into 1 minus tan a into tan b. Why? Because we have the formula like this. What is the formula for tan alpha minus beta? Tan alpha minus beta का क्या formula है? Tan alpha minus beta. What is the formula for that? We have the formula is tan alpha minus tan beta upon 1 minus tan अल्फा इंटू tan बीटा। क्या फार्मूला है? tan अल्फा माइनस tan बीटा डिवाइडेड बाय 1 माइनस tan alpha into tan beta. So by taking same use of that, what you will get? By taking use of that, tan 1 into 1 minus tan 1 tan t plus 1 minus t, that is tan 1 into 1 minus tan t plus 1 tan t, 1 minus tan of, again tan t यहाँ आ गया, and then we have to again use the formula for tan of t plus 1. It's a formula है tan t plus tan 1 upon 1 plus tan t into, I think there is minus 1 or plus, yes, tan alpha plus beta, tan alpha plus tan beta upon, I think 1 is there, 1 minus tan alpha into tan beta is there, some mistakes. What should be here? Right? Formula for tan t plus 1 is tan alpha plus tan beta upon 1 minus tan alpha into tan beta, और tan alpha minus beta का फार्मूला क्या है? tan alpha minus tan beta upon 1 plus tan alpha into tan beta, I think like that. You check that formula there. Okay, tan alpha minus beta का फार्मूला tan alpha plus 1 plus ही है, correct. So 1 minus tan t into, correct, it is not like that. So tan t plus tan 1 upon 1 plus tan t into tan 1. Now tan t से मल्टीप्लाई कर दिए, tan square t plus tan 1 into tan t divided by 1 plus tan t tan 1, 1. Taking cross multiplication, 1 plus tan 1 tan t minus tan square t minus tan t into tan 1 divided by 1 plus tan 1 into tan t. What is totally tan 1 tan t? This plus tan 1 tan t cancels with this one, cancels with minus tan 1 tan t, and so we get 1 minus tan square theta, 1 minus tan square theta. sec square theta का फार्मूला क्या है? फार्मूला 1 plus tan square theta फार्मूला है, so it should be plus now. It should be 1 plus tan square theta. How you get 1 plus tan square theta there? It should be now, yes, 1 minus tan t tan 1 tan t plus somewhere it's missing here. Okay, 1 plus, right, 1 plus tan square theta is sec square theta, or 1 plus sec square theta tan, no, 1 plus tan square theta is sec square theta. So this should be 1 plus tan square theta, right? This should be plus tan square theta, and therefore tan 1 into sec square t upon 1 plus tan 1 tan t. You see this only, or in next lecture I will clear this term also. Okay, what should be that? It is something different. Similarly, the delta of tan inverse t is there, tan inverse of t plus 1 minus tan inverse of t, that is tan inverse of t plus 1 minus t upon 1 plus t plus 1 into t. I think the previous problem is something in calculation there is missing. Okay, I will explain this term in next lecture. So delta of tan inverse t is equal to tan inverse t plus 1 minus tan inverse t, and the formula for tan inverse alpha minus tan inverse beta is tan inverse of alpha minus beta upon 1 plus alpha into beta. So by using that formula you will get tan inverse of 1 upon t minus t cancel, 1 plus t square, that is t square plus t plus 1, which is correct. Okay, then the next example is compute delta of 3 to the power t into cos t. Now product formula we have just used here, 3 to the power t into cos t, delta of 3 to the power t into cos t plus e of 3 to the power t into delta of cos t. So we get 3 to the power t का delta, a to the power t का delta क्या है? a to the power t into a minus 1, which is 2, into cos t as it is, plus 3 into 3 to the power t into delta of cos t. Cos t का delta है minus 2 sin 1 by 2 sin t plus 1 upon 2. And if I write this as, you take 3 to the power t common, you will get 2 cos t minus 3 into 6 sin 1 by 2 sin t plus 1 by 2. On the other hand also you can find it, that is delta of 3 to the power t into cos t को हम ऐसा भी निकाल सकते हैं, जैसे 3 to the power t plus 1 into cos of t plus 1 minus 3 to the power t into cos t, replacing t by t plus 1. So we will get some other way also, no problem. Both are not identically same, but you can transfer this into this and this into this one there. Okay, so in both ways you can find delta of that term. Okay, now one more interesting concept is there, the falling factorial power of t. We know that t to the power n is n times product of t. It is n times product of t. Okay, t to the power n is n times product of t. In this study, t to the power n means what we are taking here, t into t into t into t and so on. How many times? N times you are taking, right? That we know that. But we want to now define, what is the t to the falling r. The t to the falling r is defined as follows. If r is positive, 1, 2, 3 and so on, then t to the falling r is defined as t into t minus 1 up to t minus r plus 1. That means this is your t minus r minus 1. कहाँ तक जाना है आपको? t minus r minus 1. t into t minus 1, t minus 2 up to t minus r minus 1. That can be written as t minus r plus 1. If r equal to 0, then t to the falling 0 is equal to 1. It is well defined there. If r equal to minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and so on, then t to the falling r equal to 1 upon t plus 1, t plus 2 up to t minus r. And if r is not an integer, then t to the falling r is equal to gamma of t plus 1 upon gamma of t minus r plus 1. So in these four subtypes or subsections, t to the falling r is defined there. For example, if I want to find t to the falling 2, if I want to find t to the falling 2, by using that definition, what it should be? It is equal to t into t minus 1 only. It is t to the falling 1, t into t minus 1, t to the falling 2. इसका मतलब है decreasing t का 2 times multiplication ले लो simply. t to the falling 3 is equal to, t to the falling 3 is equal to, क्या करना है हमें? t into t minus 1 into t minus 2. कहाँ तक जाना है आपको? t minus 2. What is 2? 2 is less than 1 of these 3. आपको अगर t to the falling 10 निकालना है, that will be your t into t minus 1, t minus 2 up to t minus 9 and so on. That is the concept of t to the falling r. If r is the, what we can say that r is your positive number, positive not number, but we can say that it is a positive integer, positive integer there. Okay, so we will this definition again in next lecture. We will see it's again more clarification because lack of time. Now you have time for you. We have some more than 1 minute and you can ask anything in this regard. Okay.